Welcome to the Uncomfortable Truth channel. My name is D.E. Amans. Today I want to start by telling you a story from the Bible, from the book of Maccabees. Maccabees is one of those books that you only find in the Catholic Bible. Chapter 7 of 2nd Maccabees. There's a story about a mother who had 7 sons, and the 7 sons were killed because the emperor was forcing them as Israelites to do something against their teachings, against the truths and the laws they received from their forefathers. And that was to eat pork, to eat pig meat. So the story went, when the story started, 6 of our sons were already killed. So the last one, the emperor was trying to get him to just eat this pork so that you don't have to be killed. I'm going to give you, make you rich. I'm going to give you so many things. But the boy would not listen to the emperor. The emperor sent for his mother, knowing that the mother has lost 6 sons already. Told the mother to talk to the son, encourage him to eat from this meat, which was against their law. But instead, the mother convinced the boy to disobey the emperor and respect the death of her brothers, of his brothers. And the boy obeyed. He stood up and told the emperor, "What are you waiting for? You can kill me. I'm never going to break the law." So I tell this story because this story stresses something. The boy, his brothers, and the mothers, they believed in the law that was handed down to them. They felt that law was true, and they stood by that truth, and they died by the truth. So much courage we have to learn from that reading. Now, but it begs to ask this question: how do you know what is true? How do you find the truth? Right? How do you know what is true? Now, for the people in the book of Maccabees, the Israelites, easy. Their forefathers heard from God through the prophets, and they believed that God was really speaking to the prophets, and that was true. That's how they found the truth. The truth came from God. So those of us living in this era, living now, many years later, how do you know what the truth is? I always tell people this. I strongly believe this. The most important thing in this world is the truth. The most important thing in this world is the truth. And if you find the truth, you should be able to die for it, or you should be ready to die for it. One question I always ask people, and I ask myself this: what can you die for? Except your wife and children for men, and for the women, except your children. So, besides your wife and your children, tell me something you can die for. Now, this question is very important because if there's nothing you can die for, then what are you living for? In order to live fully, you have to have something you can die for. Then you know that you are fully living your life. Right? So, how do you know what is true? Because if you find the truth, you should be able to die for the truth. Because so many people today in this world are dying for a lie. So it's important for us, everybody in this world, to find the truth. I think that finding the truth is the most important venture we will all do in our lifetime. Now, but this is the catch. When you find whatever you think is true, okay, this thing is the truth, I believe it, and I can die for this thing. You don't just believe in the truth, whatever you think is the truth is, and then relax. You have to spend the rest of your life, or spend your life, making sure that thing you found that is the truth is really the truth. Meaning you should challenge the truth, put it to test, make sure it's correct. You know why? Because you could eventually be lied to. So that thing you thought is true, maybe it's not the truth. So one way to make sure that your truth compass is correct is keep testing the truth. Keep trying it. Be open-minded. Let people challenge your truth, right? Discuss it, research it. Because if your truth is really true, it will stand the test of time. If it is not true, Something is going to make you right. Wait a minute. Let me look into this again. So always be open-minded and allow your truth to be challenged, just in case it's not true. But if you find the truth, you will know it's the truth because nothing is going to change it. Over time, you're going to keep confirming that that thing is the truth. So why is it this important? Because once you find the truth, you should be ready to die for the truth because you don't want to end up dying for a lie. Now, I just told you a story from Maccabees about the mother who lost 7 of her children because they believed in the truth, is what the laws taught them. Now, there's a flip side to it. In Gaza, there's a story, I know more than one woman, but at least one of them has come to light. A mother that gave up her children, her sons, to die as suicide bombers. She had even new babies that she gave birth to. Babies, she gave them to Hamas. So she's ready for them to train them to go and be blown up as suicide bombers to destroy Israel. That woman also believed that whatever she called the truth, the children were dying for the truth. So you see why it's important to make sure that that thing you're going to die for, that you believe in, is really the truth. There's a very common saying that the truth is so important that it's guarded around by bodyguards of lies. The devil is not going to let you get to the truth. He's going to try everything he can to make sure you don't get to the truth. But you have to keep fighting, keep challenging, keep listening, keep researching, and you need to go to the truth. That truth is an amazing thing because once you found the truth, you'll be free. And the truth is a person. The truth is God. That is the reason why we have to find the truth. So keep searching and welcome again to my channel, Uncomfortable Truth. The truth is also uncomfortable. See you next time.